The Cardigans are a band who were featured on the Gran Turismo 2 soundtrack. And this is Farlands or Bust. For your February 4th, 2024.
This isn't funny.
Jazeem.
It's from this angle.
4.5 years. Here's to another 4.5 Kurt Willie.
That's accidentally a great emote that's spoken aloud by the bot. Kurt Willie. Willie? We don't know. 54 months, Jazeem. Thank you very much for 4.5 years in the sub-tub. Much appreciated. Sub-tub. Like I was saying, this is Farlands or Bust. We left off at 56,880.54 megabytes.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
There ain't nothing to it, as long as you got your woofs ready.
Kurt Toit Kurt Willie.
As long as you got your woofs ready, then I'm ready to begin. Woof! Alright, thanks, Wolfie. I thought it was going to be a repeat of the last one that took forever. Alright, let's secure the hidey hole. Grab that dog. Get out of this very weird, craterous hidey hole. And continue west towards the far lands here in Minecraft Beta 173. As we've been doing since 2011. Yoink. I'm yawning a lot, as a fair warning for those just tuning in. Although the heat just turned on, so hopefully the singular heat exhaust vent here in the basement will raise the temperature a degree or so. Indeed. I think we got all the donations in on the last stream. We're up to 4,215 for Direct Relief Charity. What happened to the space heater that's shaped like a wood stove? It doesn't work. I mean, it's a basement. It's one big room. It works better in like a closed environment. It dissipates too easily. And then when I stop feeling the heat, I just feel the wind and it makes me colder. We do have a heated blanket. I should just have a heated blanket on my lap or something. That might be the next setup. Dan the lap. Indeed. So we're walking to the far lands here. I just figured it was time to do Farlands. We finished our SnowRunner map. We sold all of our trailers. I don't know about, maybe we take a little bit of a break from that. But the brand new map is out. We can get in on the early content creation. The what? Farlands? What Farlands? Did I say something wrong? We're walking to a far land. A land? That is far. Whoa. Bert has now reached heated blanket on lap age. Yeah, I'm going full, what's his name? Who was the president? Who was always pictured in a wheelchair with a blanket on his lap? That Eisenhower? I don't know. Roosevelt? Was that Roosevelt? All right, Roosevelt it is. I don't know my history, and apparently nobody else does either. Since we are intent on recreating the worst parts of it, having learned absolutely nothing from previous parts of it. Everything's fine. This year is going to be totally, completely a normal year. Ow! Totally normal. Good lord. Ah! Need some pigs. Need some bread. Pretty normal. Pretty normal stuff. The old pig bread. Oh, I did make a loaf of bread yesterday, but it was from the package. Bob's bread package, the pre-mixed mix, and it turns out so good. I've tried to recreate the mixture that they have, and I just can't. I can't do it. Can't do it. And I asked the girlfriend rather, like, sent them an email, but they're not going to answer that. Why would they? Please, how do you make this product so that we don't have to buy it anymore? The caveat being that we use all of their other flours to make it. Did I forget to stand up Wolfie? Did I do that? I believe I did that. Dang it. Alright, going back. Completely normal year. Completely normal. Nobody even noticed that. You're paying less attention than I am, and I'm the one in the game. I sure hope I was going straight backwards. It's, this could be interesting. Is that where I fell? I think that's where I fell, right? There he is. Hello. Oh boy. Well, I guess that we have came back here and saw an even closer pig. Murder. It's the cold. My brain is ceasing to function. My blood vessels are constricting. Nuclear blood vessels. We went out looking for birds again yesterday. We wanted to see the Harlequin duck, where it had been sighted recently, but we didn't get to see it. We didn't see the Harlequin duck. I don't know. I think our time of day, I don't know what duck time is. I'm assuming it's like early morning or evening is when them ducks be out. Oh, my clipper's busted. Yeah, I mean, whoa, hello, hey guys. What's new? Oh. It's sliced. But yeah, we didn't see any harlequins. But there was another birder out there who was very friendly. They pointed out a long-tailed duck, which I got all of like 5 pixels, even with my zoom lens and camera of. Those seem pretty cool. But yeah, I didn't see very much of it. They do have long tails. I can't say for sure, however, if the one that I saw had a visibly long tail, because it was so far away. There were a lot of surf scoters. I thought those were rare, but there were like a bunch of them where we went out on the island. And then I went out today just walking Juneau with the camera, and I see it all the time, the belted kingfisher. They're kind of goofy looking. They got big heads and big beaks. They look kind of like a, I mean, they're related to a kookaburra. But he was ootin' a boot. But yeah, that was about that. The highlight was the wood duck, though. But we already showed you guys that during the slideshow. And I posted it on my Instagram. Your Instagram. Instagram feels very dead now, too. Does it not? The algorithm. Although then again, I've not really curated an Instagram following that is used to or perhaps cares for bird pictures. Ooh. Oh! Okay, I will not go investigate that then. Matter resolved. Mastodon is where it's at. I mean, even Blue Sky. I mean, I did see... I did get recommended somebody who was posting bird pictures. And then I went to their page, and they have doppelganger peepers and niblet. Like, both the same colors. Cats that they were posting. So I posted to them peepers and niblet. But yeah, otherwise, I guess I'm just not following enough people. But then again, I don't know. Like I said, why do we even need a Twitter replacement? I feel like it's starting to cross the threshold where perhaps if you're still actively using Twitter, a little bit of shame in your general direction for doing so is not out of question. I think at this point. The Elon is going full notch mode to an extended degree. Maybe it's time to stop promoting. And giving credence to the man's platform. I mean, I like mine still up there. I'm considering... I guess I don't want to delete it and have somebody else take my Twitter name. But maybe I could, like, delete all my tweets. I don't feel like they hold any sort of necessary archival purposes or anything. Of course, I realize that they already have all my tweets and they'll be on their servers forever, but you know what I mean. I removed all my Twitter links. I mean, you can, and I have. You can download your history, your tweet history, and I've done that. But at the same time, I don't want people... Like, I check every now and again, and people, like, continue to follow me. Probably, like, bots and spammers and stuff, but... Yeah, you can still download an archive. At least as of, like, a couple months ago when I did it. I mean, that's also true. History is important. But maybe not so much for Kerchemac, but for, like, news, and politicians, and people whose historical dealings and words are of societal and legal importance. The girlfriend round of applause made it, I mean, it's still going, but a full month having stopped using Facebook and Instagram. Social media. She's now just worried that, like, people are trying to contact her. Like, I thought she did, but I guess she didn't put, like, a I'm going away message. She just, like, stopped. Which is honestly the way to do it. Yeah, well, I deleted my Facebook a long time ago. When I had the Far Lands or Bust page, but when they started making all the changes, we're like, we're not gonna show everybody who follows you your stuff. You'll have to pay in order to get even your followers to see your stuff. So I just deleted the whole thing. I mean, again, the page still exists because I didn't want somebody else to take it, but that was that was pretty long ago. 2012, 2013 even. I do remember some comments on the I'm not here anymore post being like, well, I guess I'll never know about Far Lands or Bust ever again. As in, like, this person has only ever visits and perceives the internet through Facebook. Which is not far from the truth for some people. Had to do it. What's the progress towards the Far Lands looking like? Well, let me just press F3.
This is a momentous day. You and I have just taken the first step towards ensuring peace between our peoples.
Powers! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Race car Raiders. The fancy F3 button is not hooked up. It's over there on the desk. Yep, we're 1/4 a block of offset. Raccoon. Thank you for asking. We're within. I mean, we're technically within 1,000,000 blocks of the next offset, but we don't know how close. We could be within 500,000. Not what is your offset, how is your offset? It could be 50 blocks.
This isn't funny.
It is from this angle.
Kurt, will he get to the Farlands, though?
I didn't get that until she said it. Shasto, thank you for 56 months in the subtub. She even, like, said it with the right cadence. Subtub. That wasn't even on purpose that we made that emote work that way. I think we're still a ways away. I don't know. Oh! Oh! You dingus. Popcorn. Your girlfriend's brother gave us gift cards for our wedding to, like a, not Fogo de Chao, but a Fogo de Chao style Brazilian steakhouse. We keep, like, making plans, like, this weekend. We're like, Sunday we'll do it. Yeah! And then it, like, comes to the day, and, like, either of us are really not in the mood for a smorgasbord of meat. We've got to, like, plan it by, like, not having a lunch that day. It's just too much meat. We're thinking maybe Valentine's Day? That place doesn't have to be packed on Valentine's Day. Can you go to lunch instead of dinner, or are they not open? I mean, they probably are, but then I get it's like, or maybe they're not. I don't know. Some of these places might just open at like 3 p.m. But like it's an all-you-can-eat situation. I don't know if you're familiar with the Brazilian steakhouse restaurant concept. So it's like $50 per person or $60 per person just to like be there. And then they just come around with swords and plates full of meat. On constant rotation. And a salad bar. I mean Brazilian steakhouses. I don't think a Brazilian steakhouse is going to be open for breakfast. Yes, I realize there are restaurants that are open for all meals of the day. Bloop. Ooh, buddy. Right, I mean, honestly, around here, a lot of breakfast places and cafes close at like 2 or 3 p.m. Because all they have is breakfast and lunch. 20 hours do I have? I don't know. The save doesn't tell you that. You'd have to go back and calculate all the hours of all the playlists that are on YouTube. And all the live streams and flobathons. It might mention it in modern Minecraft, but this version of Minecraft doesn't have stats. I mean, there's stats, but it's probably going to be total time played across all maps. And it may or may not have reset when I built a new computer and things like that.
Glory to you and your house.
Stats.
Stats, not tonight. No stats tonight, not tonight. Thank you very much for 17 months in the subtub. Subtub. Depending on the launcher. Well, we've definitely changed launchers at least twice, maybe 3 times. There have been launcher updates and changes. And again, I've played across 3 different computers now. Maybe 4? I don't remember. We'll do the math right now. I used the new launcher. I kept a copy of the original launcher just in case anything bad happened with the new launchers, but nothing has, so... But I also don't use third-party launchers. The first time I used a third-party launcher was for this UHC. The charity one, the last one, with the voice proximity. And that was a whole rigmarole. Dang it. Dang dog. What else is new in this here February? Whew. Very little snow in Canada. Yeah, there's very little snow here, too. And the girlfriend says, like, the skiing has been pretty crummy this year. And I just saw some sort of headline about, like, how That might not be good news for the waterways and streams and stuff for the area if there's not a snowpack to last all summer. It's fine. I remember a couple years ago, a couple summers ago, it was like exceptionally dry and hot. And like Mount Rainier just started to look like there's always snow on Mount Rainier, except that year when there wasn't. It was very weird and bare looking. Excuse me. It's back. Mount Rainier. It's the big mountain you can see from Seattle. It's a volcano. It's a local what's the word I'm looking for? Colloquialism to let you know what the weather is like. Is the mountain out? AKA, can you see the mountain? And then that determines what kind of weather it is. Whew. Excuse me. Have you been to Mount St. Helens? We have not. We want to do that, but it never comes to fruition. It's a bit of a drive. Yeah, neither of us have. I mean, the girlfriend wants to climb it. I think you need a permit for that. You got a permit for that? I guess I should make another doohickey. It's a nice drive up. Yeah, I mean, there's some, like, car cruises that, like, have their cruise up Mount St. Helens Road to, like, the visitor center or whatever parking lot is up there. Lookout thing. Excuse me. Hey, ugh. Come on now. And you need to entertain me. That's the arrangement we have here. I knew it. I said it, and then I knew exactly what was going to happen. Any games coming out in February that you're looking forward to? Other than the obvious 1-3. What's the obvious 1-3? Oh, careful, Wolfie. Oh, is that coming out this month? The Tomb Raider remaster? Oh, is it on Valentine's Day? How appropriate. Alright. What are you doing, Juno? Juno. Juno. What are you doing? I see you. You stink. You stink like a dog. Stink like a dog. That's the only game I know that is even coming out this year, let alone February. So that answers your question. I didn't even know it was coming out in February, too. I mean, I'm sure I did, but I instantly forgot. Oh yeah, I did put in a request. Fedrin let me know that they were taking requests for streamer keys. Is there any Minecraft news that actually surprises you anymore? I mean, it would be a surprise because I don't look for or read about Minecraft news. So, it would be just a surprise to stumble across it, I suppose. Did you ever mention you even played the Power Wash DLC? Oh, I did. I don't know if there's VODs of that. I don't know if there's... It's really VOD worthy. I mean, if it is, it's gone now, but... Yeah, we played the Tomb Raider Power Wash. I got to the last level and had a panic attack and was like, that's enough for me! I get it. I get all the references. We should show the dumpster fire. I will show the dumpster fire. What's that? Jumping around. It's time to jump around upstairs, everybody. Put on your tennis shoes. Yeah, I enjoyed the Power Wash DLC. We had some fun in that. The references. The power washing. But yeah, like the last level was inside of her like treasure vault room. And there's like a full T-Rex and all the artifacts and stuff. But like the entire room, insides, wall, ceiling, and floor was just 100% covered in muck that you had to clean. And I was just like... hyperventilating at like the amount of stuff, and I'm like, nope. We looked at all the artifacts and we're like, hey, that's that thing from that game, remember that? And then we left. Never to return. Lara left you a bad review. She can't leave me a review until I finish the job. Got him. Loophole. Iceberg right ahead. Oh, there's some pigs. Getting worried. Wolfie needs some treats. That's better. Oh. What was I going to ask? I was going to ask you all something. Shoot. More of a snow beach. I think that's a beach, technically. On account of its proximity to the water. Oh yeah, I need some new shoes. I like to get like waterproof shoes so I can take a shower with them. But yeah, I just keep end up buying like the cheap $35 ones. Like the hiking shoes or trail shoes from like what brands do I have? Not Merlin. Starts with an M. Merrill? Yeah, Merrill. Let's go with Merrill. Streep. Yeah, Merrill. And then my previous pair was a Solomon. But because they're cheap, the heels and the soles have completely worn like through. I'm out of sole. I have no sole left. You mean you aren't wearing designer hiking shoes? No, but I mean, you'd be surprised how expensive actual shoes are these days. Hiking shoes in particular. I mean, like my boots, my hiking boots, I paid like $150 for, and that was like on sale, like a deep clearance discount from like their normal $300 price. And considering I wear them every day to like walk Juneau, that's the thing. I don't need a hiking shoe, technically. I'm mostly walking Juneau on pavement, but there are the occasions where we're going to be on trails and stuff like that. But the waterproof part is ideal in such scenarios, and just in general in the Pacific Northwest. You would think I would be able to secure a shoe brand deal around these parts. No brands will touch me. I'm too controversial. I'm a loose cannon. Well, basically, any shoe recommendations? I think I'll have better luck just browsing Zappos or whatever. I mean, again, I probably should, since I am going through like a pair every 2 years, maybe I should spend a few dollars more with the anticipation that they'll last longer. Skechers. Do you shop at Kohl's? I bought a pair of Blundstones. Those are the Australian boots, right? I think they're like slightly too big on me. I don't know if the pair I got are waterproof, unless they're just like always waterproof. Like maybe I should try a smaller pair. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not fully in. I've really never ever worn boots on the daily. I don't know if I'm fully in the boot wearing demographic. Do they run big? Should I have gotten a smaller size? Well, no, that's the thing. I don't need... I have waterproof boots. I have my hiking boots. But I'm looking for shoes. Casual shoes I can just throw on when walking Juneau. Or whatever. I think they do run a little big. Dang. That's my problem. I like buy stuff and then I like don't try it on. Or I'm like, oh, I'll just wear them with thicker socks. But then it's like, they're uncomfortable. they're too big. I can't drive the car confidently with them because my feet can't fit. Yeah, I mean, basically, y'all are just saying all of the brands. So it's a crapshoot. I mean, that pretty much is the experience of the modern consumer these days, isn't it? It's a crapshoot. It's just a crapshoot, no matter what you're buying, no matter what brand. Tevas? Isn't that the cowboy boot company? I've heard the commercials, or seen the commercials. Whoa. Yeah. That seems expensive, though. To have somebody tell me if I overpronate or underpronate. Touching my arches. That's the thing. I don't think I have really ever had problems with bad shoes. I think I have a very normal foot. I've had Keens before. Shoe store. That's it. I'm just becoming a cobbler. A peach cobbler. I can't quite say I've ever had a cobbler. now that I review, I can't say I know what a cobbler is. Is it like a crumble? Ooh. What's the deal with cobbler? Cobblers are cooked with a batter mixed in. So it's almost like a cake. It's a cake pie hybrid. A cake pie bread, if you will. It's cobbled together. It's not in a crust or anything. It's just loose and fancy free in the bowl, or the tray, or the pan, or whatever. Oh, cheaty snow, I see it. Cast iron and a cowboy chuck wagon. Yeehaw! Speaking of fruits, I did do... Sorry, I just heard that as I said it. Speaking of produce, let's say, yesterday I kind of cleaned up around the garden. It is unseasonably warm. All of our sprouts are sprouting up and stuff. But I also built out of my free pallets a rudimentary compost bin. Although now I'm realizing we don't really actually have much compost. Which is the thing, we don't want to put food back there and like attract mice. So it's mostly just like all grass clippings and like tree fallings and dead garden plants and stuff. Yeah, I gotta get a start on the garden. Starting on the garden. Beep beep. Oh crap, it is. It's fine. I'm a Sahara kind of guy myself. What's that? Is that a type of pie? What are we talking about? Have a seat, Wolfie. Ah, favorite desert as opposed to dessert. I get it. I get jokes. Do you get jokes, Wolfie? Ha, ha, ha. Oh. All right, let's secure this place. Make it to beds. Make it to boats. Go to sleep and back up the world. Ooh, 56,952.43 megabytes. Multiple gigabytes. Approaching 57. If I'm not mistaken, how numbers do. All right, we're back for another segment of Far Lands or Bust, as voted on by chat. Let me rephrase that. As voted on by the chatters who have the most channel points, instead of Dorf. So here we are. Don't blame me if we've run out of steam and I'm just going to be silently yawning this entire next segment. We left off at 50. Well, at least we'll probably maybe get to 57,000 megabytes. I guess there's that positive spin to put things on. But if you got your wolves ready, Wolfie's ready. Woof indeed. Woof indeed. Let's get rid of these things. Yee. Grab Wolfie and continue west towards them thar far lands. Here in Minecraft Beta 173. Maybe Dorf earlier in the stream. Well, that's difficult now that we're already 2 hours into the stream. What be with the FaceTime continuum we are forced to adhere to? Maybe I'm just trying to slowly bleed all your channel points before the Flobathon. Early on next stream. Dorf is one of those games that I feel like is difficult to start with, because it's like a chill down game, I feel, isn't it? Like if we start with Dorf, then we might as well just end the stream after we're done with it.
This is a momentous day. You and I have just taken the first step towards ensuring peace between our peoples.
Raid! Mochi Babs. Thank you very much for the raid. A momentous day indeed. Name change. Ah, hello. Good to see you again. Glad to see you're streaming. Oh, right, Mochi's the cat. It's now a collaborative channel. Welcome, 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 Raiders. Yeah, could you imagine if we were playing Dwarf and we got a raid? How boring would have that been for them? Dwarf, as it's known around these parts. Dwarf Romantic. A puzzle game. With hexagons. How's the walk been? Uneventful today. We've been getting a lot of hours in. A lot of hours. Normal. Well, thank you very much for the raid again. Indeed. So, everybody who voted for Farlands, you've got to fill the void. The void is the appeal. True, you are all joining me in experiencing the void. Would you try making gluten-free? I never know how to say that word. The Mardi Gras bread. Donut. whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. It's a donut? Okay, it's a donut. I thought it was donut adjacent. Oh, that's the I may experience the emptiness if you wish. that was the quote I was looking for. Like, is that all it is? Is a donut? Like, it's nothing special beyond a traditional donut? They are filled with goodness. That doesn't help me. That's like a creme? Is it a creme? Is it a fruit? Some sort of jelly? A chocolate? I know it's like very colorful. I guess it's one of those things I suppose 'tis the season. Like, they go nuts for it because it's available and only available during this time. But otherwise, it's, like, not special. Like, you could just go get a donut at any ass time of the year. But it's mostly special when it is this form of donut at this time of year. With this very difficult to pronounce series of letters. It's the squiggly C. You can only sleep at night. Packy? Is it packy? Like pachyderm? It's a pachyderm. Is it pasgy? Punch key? Punch key? Now that's just ridiculous. You're just making that up. There's no H in there. Bunchkins? To answer your question, no, I've never tried to make a gluten-free donut. Donuts on their own, I think, are very difficult to make. Let alone, I presume, a gluten-free variety. We did try pretzels. It worked for the most part. They tasted like pretzels. They maybe weren't the big, poofy mall pretzels. Man, there was, when we went to the Chicago charity, Mindcrack charity, Chicago's got a good donut shop that has good gluten-free donuts. I got those every day. Did you get the big flake salt for them? I believe we did. I thought we did. I think we did. Yeah, because we still have some left over that we don't know what to do with. Like we just got this big puffy salt that really serves no purpose other than to be on a pretzel. I guess the girlfriend did buy, I can't remember if it was for my birthday or something else, but she did buy donut pans to make cake donuts. Literally, you just cake in donut form. But, like, got them off of Amazon, and they're, like, ridiculously tiny donuts. They were very good. They're little cake bites. But you expect, like, a donut-sized donut. And that is not what the tray provides. I don't know who Kinnick is. Excuse me. I mean, maybe I have seen the brand, but I don't know how frequently I've seen the brand. Maybe it's not a Pacific Northwest thing. You can find them in the frozen aisle. Who are you talking to? Honestly, I've probably seen them at like a Whole Foods or something like that. Flan is gluten-free? Are you a flan fan? Not really. My experience with flan, like, okay, it's not great. It was a weird texture to me. Maybe I had a weird one. I do like a creme brulee. Creme brulee. But again, that's not really something anyone just makes on the regular. But it's also usually the only, like, gluten-free dessert at, like, a restaurant. It literally means burnt cream. Are we sure we're walking in the right direction? I'm sure I am, but you're right, I did not have my compass on me. I was following my internal compass. Which is right 2 times a day. Spooky noise. Where have all the subs gone? I feel like maybe Twitch did the thing where it unsubscribed people instead of renewed them or something. Time to start looking for a part-time job, a part-time job. Up, up.
Get it out!
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It already hurts. Just take it out.
If you say so.
Part-time barbershop quartet.
I'm sure that's how the bills will get paid. Thank you, Rolf, for 28 months in the subtub. Much appreciated. Subtub.
You may experience the emptiness with me if you wish.
Thanks.
Here's some sub love.
That's the alert. That's the thing we were talking about earlier. Thank you very much, Ant in PNC, for 4 months. Welcome back in the subtub. Much appreciated. Subtub. Maybe let's sleep first. Perhaps, Wolfie, perhaps we should sleep first. Alright, well don't go under there, Wolfie. You're going to... Oh god. That's like a block that will fall and bury him. Honestly, that's probably the last time I had a donut was in Chicago. In 2019, the before times. It got me. That's a long time in between donuts. I got no options out here. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Like, look out for more pigs now. I thought Cat's gluten-free donuts were in the freezer aisle. I mean, they are, but I think I got those before. Like when I first moved here, I found them. Those are also like very small. They're like actual donuts, but they're also very expensive. It's like $7 for a 4-pack. Try not to, when grocery shopping, purchase extravagant, unnecessary, nutritionally questionable items. A Yonut? Brr. Ah! No, Wolfie, don't come down here. Oh, he came down here. He's fine. Okay. So nothing at all going on in Farlands or Bust today. All right. Okay. Good gravy. We are down here now. Oh, how about some caving? Woo! That felt like a long fall. Like it took me a long time. I almost had to take a breath while I was screaming. I do not wish to experience this emptiness. Well, I'm glad Wolfie didn't fall down, but now I wonder how I'm going to get him up. I guess I just got to dig up, huh? It appears to be relatively safe for now. I gotta commemorate this occasion. We fell down a big ol' hole. Whee! Now that's gonna be a thumbnail. Oop, I might have messed that up. Alright, so now I guess we just dig up this way and we'll be on our way, right? Probably also get some. Oh no! Oh Jesus. Alright, that hasn't gone according to plan. so let's instead take some time to get our workbench back that we almost left anyway. I mean, I left it there because I knew I needed bread. How much bread do I need? Ooh, I need more bread. It's punchki. I'm eating my gluten-free punchki. I could have just eaten a golden apple, but... Alright. I wonder if instead we dig this way. Just for a little bit. Perhaps we won't be reaching 57,000 megabytes or whatever we're waiting to reach. That's fine, I guess. Ah, the surface. We reached the surface. We did it, Wolfie. You know what? Have a seat. I need to investigate. Yep, that'll do it. that'll be the place that I fell. Yeah, I could see I had my eyes on the water. And I did not anticipate losing another shirt, or a half shirt of damage on my armor. Woo, good times. I'm not yawning now, am I? Calm, cool, and collected. Yep, that's what they call me. Alright. I mean, that was the second time we fell today. The first time it wasn't very far, but... I'm just glad Wolfie teleported down instead of fell down. It's Wolfie number 1, asterisk. Ugh. Alright, let's sleep that off. mean, I'm glad the girlfriend made soup yesterday. We got leftover soup. Hot, steamy soup. Oof. I don't know if she likes a punch key. The main thing she likes to get from the donut place if she's picking up donuts for, like, class or school or whatever. She likes the apple fritters. Not to be confused with the cobbler. He hasn't... Weatherman? Why are you talking to the girlfriend? Weatherman? 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 On Discord? In a private conversation on Discord, Weatherman. By your own admission. Oh my god, I fell in. I was just looking. I slipped. See, I told you I need new shoes. The soles on these are all worn out. That was fall number 3. Technically. You could have voted. You could have voted with all of your channel points. You could have put your finger on the scale. What am I doing here? I want to eat bread. Ah, Wolfie. Just diamond pants looks weird. I'm not here judging your fashion choices. I don't even know where to buy a patski, a punchki, a poochie. Aren't they like a... What's the word I'm looking for? Like a... ethnic is the wrong word, but ethnic. Thing. Polish, that's what I thought. I mean, I was trying to think of the weird C with the squiggly line under it. But I didn't want to be wrong. That's... I don't... There's not much Polish... There's not like a Polish district in Seattle, I don't think. Next to the hammock district. A delicatessen? Is that a... okay, I was gonna say, is that a floating tree? But no, it just hadn't loaded in all the way. Is it like big? Is it like a big thing? Like a big bread donut? Or are they individual handheld items? I'm telling you, I've never seen one in my life. There's a picture on Discord. I'm busy.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
I'm busy.
Which is weird. I just want a donut. Well, yeah, that whole episode is just setting up the Jadzia and Worf line, and then she, like, almost dies on the mission, so he, like, purposefully chooses to save her over completing the mission. Some Cardassian defector gets killed because of it. A real moment. Spoiler alert. Oh, jeez. I am still going. Omega 10. Let me guess. You've now graduated, are a lawyer, and have 3 kids. Four wonderful jeeps. Are they all wonderful, though, truly? Ooh, a diving board. We have fun here. He's not counting the Audi. Did you just turn around? No, I just did a flip off the diving board and have continued on in the correct direction. Bloop. I don't need any pigs. Excuse me. Watch out for holes. I always do. You a fan of fruit leather? Not when it's referred to as fruit leather. No. A fruit roll-up, sure. We're in America, sir. We refer to items based on the most popular brand name. Remember the fruit roll-ups that had like the little etched, like die-cut, sticky, not sticky, but you know, little figures and stuff you could pull out of them? I've never heard it. This came up before, probably from Pallet Hands, where I was like, what the hell is fruit leather? I had never heard it in my life until one of you lot called it that. Fruit leather. Probably because it's not necessarily appetizing to think of leather in regards to food. I sure do love making reference to eating a boot. I can't remember the last time I had fruit leather. I don't even know if it's gluten-free, honestly. Whoa. Excuse me, shopkeep. Could you point me to the aisle that contains the fruit leather? The fruit hides, please. Yep, that jerky is meat leather. Meat leather. Sounds like a particular flavor of dating app. Patent pending. All rights reserved. Back from the strawberry hunt. Ooh, excuse me. I'll fall in there. What were the super long ones that weren't the squares, but they were like rolled up longly? Fruit by the foot. Probably from the same people that brought you fruit roll-ups. Oh. Oh, yeah. Fruit by the leather foot. Ugh. Mine has a bunion. Gosh, so many disastrous lava pits. I don't think we could have this fun a conversation while dwarfing. What about fruit denim? Uh, goodness. You think? You think pellet hands, or you know from experience? What are those red blocks I see every so often? What red blocks? There's no red blocks. You must be seeing things. It's fruit leather. Yeah, it's just clay. Ooh, we're using a slight variant on the default texture pack. That's why the blues are more blue. And the backgrounds are more farlandy. I don't think there is a command for the texture pack. Am I misremembering, or did you used to test out different texture packs during Flob episodes? That was the concept, and it lasted about 3 episodes. Because I was starting to think, this could get boring. Maybe we should turn this into a texture pack review series. Yeah, I don't even know if it's available anywhere anymore. Like, I don't know if the site that hosts texture packs still exists.
I'm very greedy.
Whoa! Ah! Somebody got me some moustache wax. That was a scary alert. Thank you, somebody. I'll look who that was. We're gonna be real twirly from now on. Well, I think it lasted like 3 episodes, and I liked the autumn multicolored tree leaves from one of the texture packs, and I liked the blue of the diamond of one of the other texture packs, but that texture pack like changed the way that the sword looked, so it had kind of a bell end on the end of the sword, if I could be so blunt, that I did not like. And I forgot the name of the YouTube commenter who made like the combo pack specifically for me. It was very bulbous, like that of a SpaceX rocket. Or a Blue Origin rocket. And then they made like some variants on the texture pack for the first couple Flobathons that like put big warning signs on the cactus for Wolfie and like changed the backgrounds, or like wrote Flob in the sky with the clouds. I mean, I think it was available on, like, mcskins.net or whatever, you know? I honestly have no idea. It's probably on in the description of some of the earlier episodes. I'm thinking in, whoa, thinking in, like, the 30s and 40s, some 50s episode-wise. I don't know. I could be wrong. Could Jelmborn ring a bell? No. I think the person who made the texture pack was named Axis 1. Which maybe they're the giant Nazi. And we didn't know. Based on the username, I don't know. But I don't know what happened to them. That sounds familiar. But it was like spelled weird with like a bunch of ones. Like AX15ONE, something. It was something weird like that. Underscores everywhere. He's a lawyer now. All right. That was an interesting day. Let's flesh out this hidey hole, shall we? I'm ready to vote on the next game. Go on, get. There we go. That's the one. I think, yeah, maybe it had a J. Maybe it wasn't Axis. Maybe I was mispronouncing it. Maybe it was XJ Zone. It was spelled weird. Anyway, with such time that has passed, I cannot endorse nor recommend the thoughts or opinions of previous Farlands accomplices or references. I expunge myself. And let's go to sleep and back up the world. We did it! We did it, everybody, despite falling into a giant pit of despair. 57,024.09 megabytes.